bring it back next
I
time?
have to agree with Glenn when there's 3 board members and only 2 board members say yes and it never passes in our group. So you gotta have a majority. You gotta have at least 5.
Because, I'm not going to spend all day doing that.
Right.
Because certain votes require a supermajority, like payment passage of money on a 5-person board.
Yeah.
You need at least 3 affirmative
Yeah,
votes.
is that right?
Bring it back next time.
Okay.
We can table it. Okay.
Motion, we've taken the vote, it's failed, they can bring it back in August. All right. Section E, contracted instructional staff hourly rate.
Okay, it's on the blue sheet, and where we're at right now, we're paying $27 an hour on the back side of the sheet. And one of the things that we're asking to do so that we can be as competitive, or sort of competitive with the other school districts, is to offer teachers a high rate of $29 per hourly to do work with the school for that in terms of doing curriculum work or teaching or something like that. I know that some of the other school districts pay a little bit less. I think Calpat is paying 25 to 26 right now. But pretty much it's around $30 an hour right now is where it's getting to. What is Imperial? I didn't have really call Imperial, but I think Imperial might be around 30 or something. Linda, do you know what Imperial is at?
No, but Raleigh Elementary is at 34.
So I just think in order to attract teachers, and people are still willing to come and do things at 27, but we're proposing to go to 29. And on the other side of the sheet, and actually probably we didn't, this isn't really on the agenda, so I don't think we can actually vote on that. It's not there, so we would need to bring that one back.
So you want that table?
I need to have a table, because it's not on the
Sure.
So I'm asking that we go from 27 to 29 on the hourly rate, and I'll bring back the other stuff.
Do we have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion to increase the rate from 27 to 29. Looking for a second.
Second.
I have a second. Discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item 8, new business, Section A, 2008-2009 Board of Trustees meeting calendar.
Yes, in front of you, you have the calendar proposed for next year with us going dark in July. Maybe we don't want to do that now. And I think there's a couple of changes in terms of dates. Normally we meet on the 3rd Thursday of the month. I believe we changed the time on November and also in April, and that is because of holiday schedules. April is anyway, and November is because the RSVP conference is the following week, and several of us sometimes go to the RSVP conference, and so it usually ends up being a problem. So this is what we're looking at for next year.
Okay, you're putting dark dating for July?
Yes, yes, we've traditionally
I
gone
know, I
dark in
understand
July.
that, but do you want to?
You know what? I don't think staff will start to death if we don't adopt the increase.
I want to hear. Okay, so move. I mean,
I have a motion to adopt the board meeting calendar as presented. Do I have a second? I have a second by Trustee Lopez. Additional discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Section B, accept funding.
So move.
I have a motion to accept. Second?
Second.
I have a second. Discussion. Mary?
This is from the commission, the First County Commission, and this is for to continue our work with Project Unit. This is to the tune of $169,000. It's a hippie program that we're working with 3 to 5-year-old youth that are not in preschool programs, and it serves low-income to middle-income youngsters throughout Imperial County. Wendy, did you want to add to that?
Other presentation.
Okay, during the presentation. And it's something that we've actually gotten funding from the commission for, I believe, 6 years. And so this would be an extension for 2 more with this new amount. And Wendy was real instrumental in putting this proposal together, so we'd like to thank her for that.
All right, I have a motion and a second. Additional discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Section C, 2008-2009 budget with 2007-2008 estimated actuals.
Go ahead.
Cecilia?
Good morning. What you have in front of you today is the financial report for the period, which covers 2 things, the budget for the new year, 08-09, and the updated budget for the current year, 07-08. And what I've included in here on the 3rd page is the estimated actual, this little spreadsheet that has 2 columns. What we presented last month, or the last interim report, the second interim, and any changes for the current year's budget. And there's all the details are explained on there. So we've added a couple of new budgets, which includes Project Puente, which was accepted last month at the last board meeting, the SB 70 grants, and a couple of small other changes, and of course the corresponding line item changes. And then the second page after that is the budget for 08-09. We listed all the different grants that we expect to have carry over and new awards for next year. There's a couple of grants that are still, we don't have dollar amounts yet, but we will be receiving something here in the near future for Project Promote, which we've had about 9 years, right?
Yeah.
And so CalWorks is still trying to work on the numbers because they're trying to figure out their funding from the state. And then Project ACE, which is the program working with the foster kids. And we've had that one also for about 8 or 9 years. So the funding is pretty guaranteed, and we just don't have exact dollar amounts, so it's not included in this current budget. But other than that, we're looking pretty healthy. We're pretty comfortable about our funding levels for next year. Our ending fund balance is still positive. We did finish and we sent off our final payment for our building, so our building was officially paid off, which was a great accomplishment for us. And we don't have COLA built in for staff. We just have the annual step increases, and I think that's about it. If there's any questions.
Any of the board have questions?
When you make the amendments on the other sources of resources?
Well, they'll be coming in. I know they're in negotiations right now, but I'll present them back to you when the unaudited actuals in September.
And Cynthia is working with the budget right now, and I know ACE is also, so those will have to go through the chain command, and they'll be going to the board of supervisors probably sometime in the end of July or something like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, once they're submitted, they've got to be cleared by county council and put on the agenda. It's usually a 3 to 5 week process.
But then we're going to continue operation after June
Yeah,
30th.
we're going to go ahead.
Any other questions?
So, if I want to know how much the ROP is paying for travel and training, where's the line item to show me that?
The travel line item is, well, it's not specifically.
Not
If you
here.
look on the one that says estimated actuals, the 3rd page, it's the 5,000 category, it's 5XXX, it's in that, it's lump summed in there. So it's not specifically broken down on that particular report. I could bring back.
Services and operating expenses?
Right, everything, yeah, travel is included in there.